Miami-Dade County Mayor Cava's continuous screw-ups. Miami-Dade County Corrections officers paid fake OT hours. And I have to thank Wsvn 7 and your investigative reporter, Heather Walker, for this story. She was the one that broke this story. As Miami-Dade Corrections officers' staff were paid millions of dollars for overtime hours not actually worked. And you must realize that this is under Miami-Dade County Mayor's Daniela Cava's watch. This has nothing to do with Miami-Dade County Sheriff Rosa Cordero Stutes, because she's not in charge and she doesn't run the jails or the corrections. It's Cava. Listen to this report from Wsvn 7 and their investigative reporter, Heather Walker.
The Corrections Department has a lot of issues with costs. They have a lot of issues.
That was County Commissioner Hardeman calling out the Miami-Dade Corrections and Rehabilitation Department in October. His criticism of the 8th largest jail system in the country continued.
I've been on the floor and seen corrections officers asleep, and I know what it means to support law enforcement. But I know what it means also when people hide behind the badge. And so, I've seen behavior in the department that is unbecoming.
Now, 7 Investigates has learned of more disturbing behavior. Miami-Dade Corrections paid millions of dollars in overtime for corrections officers and staff who never earned it. We obtained these documents listing 587 employees' names, some appearing more than once, along with the amount of money they were overpaid. Sources say for the last few years, these employees put in for overtime and were paid for hours they never actually worked. The dollar amounts vary from a $63 overpayment to a corrections technician all the way up to more than $31,000 to a corrections corporal. Commissioner Hardeman alluded to the issue during the October Commission meeting.
I think the Corrections Department knows that they have an issue with time, what many would describe as theft of time, that goes to the tens of millions of dollars. And that's our biggest cost when we talk about overtime and corrections.
The documents we obtained show a total of more than $4 million in overpayments, with $2.8 million already recouped. Records reveal the department is allowing employees to pay back what they owe through deductions in their paycheck.
So I have to give credit where credit is due. Miami-Dade County Commissioner Hardeman, out of all the other commissioners, none other than Hardeman speaks up and is criticizing how in the world could fake hours be given and worked to these correctional officers. He even mentioned in one of the commission meetings back in October where he saw corrections officers and staff just sleeping on the job. Congratulations to you and props to you, Hardeman. According to Wsvn 7 investigation, over $4 million in overpayments were made, this is taxpayer money, to correction officers that did not work. This is just money given away. This is mismanagement, incompetence, and corruption, all under the watch of Miami-Dade Mayor Cava. And she installed a incompetent, no good for nothing Department of Corrections director, this Sharia Green. She was appointed on November 13, 2023 by Cava. This is all under Cava. The continuous screw-ups. This is nothing new. And this Green comes over from the Broward Sheriff's Office, where she started as a typist and rose to assistant director. Basically, for what I read here, she has no freaking experience in law enforcement. She was just a fucking typist. I've seen her in these meetings, and she looks like incompetent completely. Also, for my old high school buddy, head of Miami-Dade County Director of Public Safety. And this is the reason why he didn't win the sheriff's race. James Reyes. Incompetence, man. This also falls on you. Nice guy, good guy, terrible for being that has anything to do with public safety. James Reyes, terrible. That goes on him as well. This goes on him. This is all on him. Mrs. Cava, thank you for being corrupt and incompetent and run Miami-Dade County to the ground. This is Alexander News Show.